There it is. Here we have the Ensky Dragon Ball Z Cell Game Paper Theater. Could not find anywhere online of somebody making this, so I thought I'd be the internet's test dummy and make it. Straight off, what comes with it? Here are all the pieces. This Dragon Ball Z would make a perfect add to my Dragon Ball Z section. Yo, it's me from the future. Before you follow me step by step, just know I do mess up on Krillin's head and I don't place the things correctly in order. So before you complete it, make sure you see how I messed up and how you could fix that yourself. Besides that, this took me about 3.5 hours to make, over about 3 days, an hour a day. And yeah, if you have 2 people doing this, it should be about an hour and a half to complete. Also, look at this billboard that they had in Japan, bro. ReZero, man, it's so tough. Part 1 starts off with the front frame section. Seems like there's nothing to do to it, so just put it to the side for now. Part 2 starts us off with the Goku and Gohan frame, father and son. Seems like they want us to add this beige piece to Goku. And Gohan solid gray body. Here we have Gohan glued on. The goat next. This shit confused me at first, but I guess the bottom stuff is just what is added to the black, so don't even mind these ones. What it wants us to add now, it wants us to add a green Goku head, a white Goku head, and a beige top. Which is right here. And it wants us to add this black layer to Gohan. Easy money. Here we got the 4 pieces. Let's start off with Goku. Thought I'd give you guys an idea what I'm doing. I basically just glue the back pieces and just try to align them as best you can with the main body. Finally, we got step 2 done. That's about right. Now we move on to step 3. Not gonna lie, some of these pieces were hard to find, so I'm sure some of you might have got stuck. For that white shoulder on Gohan, and it is right here on the white page next to the Goku face. And the Goku armband that is used would be the one that is right next to his body. So it's right there. There's a Goku, there's the armband. And now on the other white, here's where you find Gohan's fist next to Goku's head right there. It's at the top. And also, I guess we do something with this. I just noticed while looking at the white, these 2 white strips at the top, just glue them to the back, top and bottom, so that this covers this Dragon Ball Z right here, and it's not see-through. Here's a completed version of that if you wanted a visual representation. Here we have Goku fully complete. Getting that hair piece right here. Place the one right here to not break when I rip it off. It's kind of hard. I'm not really using the scissors like I said. I don't really want to. Here's Gohan, like 90%, still missing that left hand. About to put it on in a second, but this is how they should be coming through right now. Okay, number 1 or 3 is finally completed. We move on to 4. I'm gonna start telling you guys where to find these pieces because it is kind of hard. For that green Gohan head, boom, easy. For that Goku head top, boom, easy. You can also find that Gohan arm and Piccolo cape right there. We got purple Gohan. All of them kind of stay right here. They're also in Japanese. I got this thing in Japan. Kind of tough, huh? So, right there. For the white, for the white Gohan, right here.
that you supposedly agreed
of course, orange.
to
Come on, bro.
mandatory arbitration.
Goku.
What happened in America?
Now that little brown sliver thing,
Arbitration clauses. You'll see
kind of hard to find, but I'm a G.
checking account agreements, lending agreements,
Right here. Boom.
virtually anything that's bought.
Be where the Gohan thing was next to.
Books, records, virtually all
Hey, hold on. Spoilers.
every contract to buy.
We'll start off with the goat. Easy money. Still, this little hair. I don't know if you could tell. It's a little fucking annoying, bro. Whatever, though. He's done. Bro, this shit better be hard as fuck to put on, but last piece. Gohan's just about done. Getting that chin strap piece kind of hard. Not too bad though. I don't get why you keep putting layers on the hair, but eventually it will look fly. Easy, number 4 is done. I got that shit on. Now we go on to number 5. To show you where to find these, we have orange right here. Here's Goku right here, and then his 2 things. For the yellow Gohan hair, I guess where the only Goku and Gohan hairs are right here. The black was actually attached to his second body for hair, his face. And then here we have all his wraps are actually in a row, and then these are Goku's, so just these are Gohan's right here. And then last but not least, Gohan's, or farming fit Piccolo piece. To be specific on Gohan's hair, because they're actually about the same shit. Oh, it's the one that's on the left. The one in the right here. This one will be used later on. So this one right here, just pop it out. Push it nice and slowly. Perfect. Alright, Gohan is just about complete. You can see him coming in. Done with step 5. We move on to step 6. Okay, for Gohan stuff, we have his head right here. This piece. We got his Piccolo piece, top set. We got Goku's waistband, and the last Goku hair. Alright, it's done. I low-key put Goku's belt backwards, like this is the backside, but who gives a fuck, bro? How do you even tell? I mean, so I guess just make sure the pattern's not this, the other way. Number 7, Goku, I think is done. Yeah, just Gohan. We got his gray neck piece and orange hair. Easy money. Damn, it's getting a little dirty. I should probably clean my hands full of glue and shit. But there's the top piece Gohan. Now his last yellow hair and the white neck piece seems to be the last thing. Yeah, it looks about the same from here to here, so add them on. I lied. This is not the last piece, but it is on the boy. So he's done. But that is not the last thing. This is the last thing. You need the blue strip. It wasn't Goku's. I guess it is because it's on his back. That gray top piece and the black one. But instead of putting these 2 on, gluing it there, and then gluing this on top, actually I will do that. What I was gonna do was I was gonna glue it together, then just glue this back piece on, but I'm gonna just glue it on first. Fuck it. Okay, complete first piece of the Goku. You can see I put that back piece on him with the Goku and Gohan. I like the shading that ended on the Gohan right there. It's pretty tough. I feel like the Goku's cool, but you can't really see those green, those beautiful green eyes that my King has that much. It's pretty dark. I feel like Gohan's you could see a bit better. I don't know how I feel about his hair. It's alright. Goku's is definitely better. Fit-wise, come on. Just stop. It's day 2. I ended up taking a break last night. I'm gonna start filming horizontally while editing that first part. I noticed was kind of weird. But this is the next Next one, here we got, Trunks and Krillin. We already completed Goku Gohan and the front cover. This is what we'll use. Could put these aside for now. They don't really matter. And here we go. These are the pieces that were being used. Be sure not to confuse this Trunks uniform. This is the one it should be. Do not confuse it with this other one. Okay, just about done. I messed up. Be sure to try to put this headpiece first. I mean, it's a really tight fit because of the hair strands. So I'd recommend just putting this first, unlike me. I put the bodies already. Complete. Now we move on to the next piece. As you can see, this blue circle is going to be another tight fit here. I'd recommend doing this before doing any of these. The Trunks frontal piece will be right here. I forgot to show the pieces. Here's the other Krillin one. It's lighter than this one. I already added his hand. Actually, I already added the blue one, even though I said not to. And here are the other ones. Easy money. Here's a complete step 2. I recommend tweezers for this head section. It's pretty difficult to get in without moving the hair. Here are all the pieces. To be honest, good luck finding them yourself, but bro, are you kidding me, bro? You know I'm freehanding this. I ain't gonna use tweezers, but you probably should, so. There you go. Here's Trunks' boot pieces, his glove, his other glove, Krillin's fist, his jacket, his pants, his face, armor, head, and Trunks' head. What is that? Oh, that's for this one. I'm tripping. Just making sure, make sure you guys paste on the Krillin without the dots, because that one comes later. It's this one without dots. Alright, now this one was actually difficult. Putting on his gloves and feet, damn, pretty difficult. This was hard. This is hard to align. Make sure you align. Can you please fuck these right? These 3. Make sure you reuse the right fist. I had actually got the wrong one. It's over here. I had grabbed the wrong one and I was really confused why it didn't look the same. It's not this one. It is this one. Look at that though. Actually, it looks like we're using that fist on the next one. Same with this one, this Krillin uniform. I believe that one's next. Use the last 2 faces. This is where we use the 3-dot or 6-dot Krillin and that Trunks. And last but not least, Trunks' armor. Use the one with 1 opening, not 3. This one. Boom. Should be coming in like that. Next is purple hair Trunks. Make sure it's not the solid one. Then here's the second armor that we gotta use. And lastly, Krillin's second uniform. And I'm already gonna take out this blue band because it's only 1 piece. You put it on after I've done Krillin's uniform. Just like that, it's complete. Put this behind it so it could focus, but I don't know why they made me place that dark beige Krillin head behind this lighter one, because it now blocks his eyebrows. They look clear, unlike, and then Trunks' head, even worse. I can't even see his eyeballs. They're so far gone back there. So many stack layers. I mean, he has clear ones. Maybe I messed up on Krillin. I doubt it. Probably just the design, because he already has like 4 layers stacked on his head before the black one. But to finish this piece off, we're gonna add that back trunk headpiece right there. Now to add this Piccolo behind, he'll actually be glued to the back instead of him having his own layer. So you have to actually pre-make him. So starting with this, we'll put on this black piece on top. So next day, and my fried ass realized the problem. I never put on the Krillin head to give him black eyebrows, so I'm gonna attempt my best to strip this last piece off and then apply it on. Shit, my brothers, I forgot, bro. I forgot to update. So I put the black on and then the pink, pretty easy. And lastly, put the blue belt. So I had done these 2 steps. Next, we need red and white, which I have right here. Red, white. I ended up not putting the face on Krillin. This is too glued on, so I'm gonna just have to maybe color it or keep it as is. Alright, here's the finished one. This one was easy. I feel like Piccolo's the easiest guy so far. I feel like I'm just adding 10 layers of capes. But this is the next one. It's like a gray. And then we're adding his green face, his green arm next to each other. These last 2 are probably the hardest pieces to add, but this is the complete Piccolo. Now what we have to do is add him behind Krillin, which would be in between these left 2 lines right here. So we just flip them around and align him in the middle of these 2 lines, and then align this one and this. Easy money. Make sure to add your glue only to these 2 squares and to this bottom rectangle. You don't need to add to anything else. Easy money. And now we put this aside. Now that we're done with 1, 2, 3, we move on to 4, which is Yamcha Tien. For the first pieces, we need white Yamcha head, Tien body, his green pants, Yamcha body. These are both beige, not white. And then the white symbol for Yamcha's body. Another tight fit for this one. Okay, this is it fully assembled. Honestly, it wasn't that hard to get this on. But look at the next pieces. Oh, don't mind that one. Make sure you use the white Tien head with no dot. Or no eye, his shirt, black Yamcha head, Yamcha's suit, his 2 hands, the one with fingers is his right, this is his armband, and then 2 Tien, his wristbands, the smallest one is on the left, the other one's to the right. This one will be difficult. Okay, this was easily the hardest things I've done. These 2 were, damn, this one was hard, but to be honest, this is like the last one of the Z Fighters. Like they'll be behind all the other ones, so it's not like too necessary to have perfect, but it was difficult. Okay, I added the last bands, hands, and pants, or the last 2 heads too, or I guess hair and head. And I actually forgot to film all of this, but it's so simple. You just add the brown structure, you add this on top, you add this grass on top, this grass align it with the corner, and this one align it with that one, and you get this. Easy money. So this will actually be second to last piece. It's going to be very difficult for me to film this and do it at the same time without the glue drying on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them all out, align all of them how it says here, letter to letter. And then one at a time I'm going to glue it, one side, put it in. So this is the order. It's going to be front page, Gohan Goku, Trunks Krillin, Yamcha Tien, the base, and lastly the clouds. Don't forget about the clouds. So this is the way it'll go. W stack. Alright, good luck guys. See you after. Alright. I was able to place just the corners. Bro, this was probably the hardest thing of the whole design. But this is what it's basically gonna look like. I'm gonna place the rest of these in. It's not that difficult. The M's are corner. This is giving you easier. W's are on the left side of the Dragon Ball, and then the small S's are here, 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 here. So M, these 2, W, S, S, M. Do it right or you're dead! Okay, I ended up putting this back piece wrong, which didn't let these align, so make sure before you start putting these on, they're all in a straight line, because this back piece was like bent. It was different, so make sure the clouds are exactly like represented here. But if they're not this, it's not right and it won't go. Okay, all the ones I said are on, but I did forget to mention there's 2 side ones which will also be S at the bottom. But going good. Now that they're done, this is the complete thing missing. Maybe Krillin head. Don't do what I did. Maybe place his black head before you place his last one. But it is what it is. Probably draw it in his eyebrows and his dots, but this is the complete version. I wish you could see Yamcha, Tien, and the land a little more back there. I feel like Goku and Gohan do take up a lot. And I wish Vegeta was in this. That's my goat. But dude, like, how can you complain about Gohan, bro? And Goku's so tough. Complete straight from Japan. And now I'm gonna put it in my Dragon Ball section. So this is where I'll place it, right next to my same Gohan figurine. In my DBC section below my anime one. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, so I could go back to Japan and buy some more shit.